Hey guys, Matt here, and today I'm coming at you with a new set review, not an old set review. I was supposed to have a package come, and it didn't, so I had to run out and pick up a new set. And I figured I might as well get one of the new Monster Fighter sets because they look really interesting, and you know, I've never had a really weird set like that before. So I ended up getting the Monster Fighters 9461 set. It's called the Swamp Creature. It is 70 pieces, and I got it for $9, I believe $9 at Newberry Comics. And this is it. It's a really funny looking set. It's kind of cool. Here's the box. Pictures on the back. It contains Flickr missiles, which they show you. So that's one of my little pet peeves about the set. And I'll put that back. As well as an instruction manual with, whoops, 25 pages. So that's that. And for the actual set, let me move these little parts aside quickly. You get two minifigures with it. You get this sort of fish man thing, kind of like an evil mermaid or merman. He has this funky headpiece here with fins on it and gills. And this freaky little head with the big eyes and the teeth. Put that on. As well as scales and all sorts of little features along the body. And he has back printing. So, interesting minifigure, cool minifigure, I like his colors. And then you get this dude who's like an Elvis type character. He's got the gelled up hair, as well as the torn jacket and the greasy shirt and everything, and some back printing. And he has a reversible head. And this side, his sunglasses have been knocked off to reveal all sorts of scratches and this kind of angry expression. And I think it's a really cool figure. The hair does a good job of covering up any of the other features, so it kind of looks like he has a bad haircut on the back, or maybe he just got kind of a buzzer put through. But yeah, so those are the minifigures. You get this sort of little scenery element here. It's meant to be underwater or swamp-like, so you get kind of the seaweed or the plants as well as fish, this frog, and then this sort of power crystal, which I guess the vampire needs all of these in the series to move the moon. At least that's what the back of the box showed up top. You don't get the vampire with this set though. It's an interesting piece. I kind of like it. If you turn it around, it's like a kind of like a spearhead, so you could probably use that for some lighting features. And it's got a little bit of swamp printing on the front. So again, I guess all the different pieces have different sort of printings on them. So you can put them together and, you know, all the powers combined. Ta-da! So that's that. You also get this little spear. Goes with the fish guy. It's like a weird brown coloring. It's darker than the traditional coloring, but it's not black. So it's like a very dark chocolate brown. And then of course you get this, which is a swamp speeder of some kind, or a propeller boat. So you get the propeller on the back, two Flickr missiles, which I'm not going to test because I really do hate Flickr stuff. I wish LEGO would get it together and stop putting Flickr in. As well as two pistols on the front, which this guy can hold. I like that they included guns in this set, and actually one of the extra pieces that came with it wasn't a third pistol, so it's always good to have it in this. And some lighting, a lot of chrome elements. These are all chrome here, as well as some chrome accents under here. It's got a smooth bottom, so it just kind of slides along. And of course, he hops in, if I can get him in. Controls into his hands. And there you go. So you can sort of glide along and chase after this poor fish man here. Now, as much as I like this set for its, you know, unique sort of take, I ran into a major problem with it in terms of the amount of weird-looking plastic. And from what I've heard, and I've heard a lot of this on Brick Set, is Monster Fighters is using a lot of Chinese plastic, like molded pieces. And I noticed that on a 2x4 in the set, it had like a funny sort of texture to it. And I did a comparison between the base plate here and the 2x4, which is actually on the hovercraft, and it had like, when you held it up to the light, it had like a weird sort of see-through texture to it, that this piece didn't. So you can tell that they were obviously molded in 2 different facilities, and there's a lot of pieces in this set. Like the arms and legs of the minifigures have odd textures to them, and I'm really not liking the shoddy construction of them. I mean, whoop, they fit just fine, although that just broke off. However, it doesn't look as good. It's got like a weird sort of fake quality to it, and I'm not a fan of that at all. And I heard they're doing this with a lot of Monster Fighter sets, and I was kind of peeved to find it in this. I think that's, you know, for the amount of money I paid, granted I bought it at Newberry Comics, and Newberry Comics is always more expensive than everything, but even then it's a small set and they're just using really crappy quality in it. So I mean, if you overlook that, I would definitely get the set. It's a funky set. I might get the rest of the series, I don't know yet. However, I really didn't like the quality of the materials, and I think that's a major sort of deterrent from buying the set. So I don't know if other people are having this problem. I know a lot of Monster Fighter sets have this same exact issue, and you can tell me more about it below. But for now, cool set, really crummy quality, and I don't know. It kind of takes away from the set overall. But yeah, that's that. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. And I keep asking for the likes thing because the likes sort of helps us get out to other members. YouTube has like weird algorithm stuff. So, you know, just thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I might do a separate video on Monday showing you the different parts quality and why it kind of, you know, annoys me. But for now, that is all. Take care, guys.